Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. It's a promising position. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Could move up a gear here. Space for him to turn and look. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So Jim, who would you... Tries one from range! Has another go!
Saudi Arabia would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's good running with the ball. And the through ball. Now it's De Arrascaeta. De La Cruz. And here's... Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! It's off target and by quite a way.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
oh, good climb! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
De Arrascaeta. Now it's Darwin. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries to get it clear. Well, they could break here. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. De La Cruz. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him, and it's pulled back, and a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ugarte. That's De La Cruz. De Arrascaeta running with intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Spread out to the left. Araujo cuts it out. Now it's Darwin. Well timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Looking to play him in. That's good play. And it's Bentancur. Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Now it's Darwin. Big chance! Oh, it's come along. That's another chance! Goal! Uruguay! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Quick reminder today, please
Uruguay just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Uruguay looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling. Uruguay leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Uruguay do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's well seen too. And he's managed to get free. No, that's been intercepted. Oliveira. Can he get away here? He's had it taken off him. The ball has bounced loose now. Bentancur. De Arrascaeta. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked it up out wide. Pelistri. De Arrascaeta looking to add to his goal. That's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And here's Nunez, distributed tidily. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
this could backfire.
And that's a dangerous ball. That's put paid to the danger. And that's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Darwin. That's going wide left. Uruguay perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia.
Uruguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 20.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Saudi Arabia have the chance to go the other way.
You'd be disappointed with them.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's on it, can he get away? Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Darwin. Now it's De Arrascaeta.
Uruguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Darwin. This looks promising. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Played out to the left flank. Calistri. Throw in.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia. Number 10. Coming on the field is number 17. Substitutions taking
Ball's
place.
out. It'll be a throw in again. De Arrascaeta does well to get it back. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That looks a good ball through. And he is deftly all... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Arrascaeta, that has been slung wide. Looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia.
It's their second
11.
corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 9.
He'll try from distance. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Uruguay close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. De Arrascaeta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because...
Oh, good glide! It's there!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cabo Verde make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That's a lovely, neat pass. Picked out brilliantly. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Cabo Verde are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Two down already, a nightmare start. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, important interception.
Uruguay really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Darwin. To Arrascaeta. Darwin. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there. And he's had it nicked away. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Darwin. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. De Arrascaeta goes short, opts to play it back, and it's Bentancur. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cabo Verde have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Darwin. De la Cruz. Approaching the half-hour mark. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Darwin. Threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Quality ball. And here's Nunez. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. Plays it across. Terrific effort! It's in! Right back in the game! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Uruguay are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Valverde. He's got away. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shifted it to the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Can he spark a counter here? He's going for goal! Oh, it's hit the post! And there's his goal! Uruguay are back on level terms. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Played out towards the right wing. And he's whipped it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Bentancur tries across, tries to get it clear, and the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Uruguay have been...
Great chance! No, just not quite.
De Arrascaeta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Darwin. Under an awful lot of pressure. De la Cruz. Ugarte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Bentancur. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There they go, hunting in packs. De la Cruz. Chance! Goal! Uruguay! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Uruguay have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Darwin currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
De Arrascaeta. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Arrascaeta! Oh no, this does not look good. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Oliveira. Now it's Darwin. It's a promising position. De la Cruz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De la Cruz. No, he refuses to take the bait. Bentancur wins the duel this time. Short changes him with that pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Oliveira. "75 minutes played. Nunez receives it in a good position here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Back towards the middle. Bentancur. Oh, he's having a go!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's burst through! Araujo does well to get it back. Ugarte. That's De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Over to the right flank. Pass is just off target. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Spread it left. De la Cruz, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Looking to play him in. He's found the way through. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Uruguay really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Ended up in no man's
compensación.
land. Well read, and the danger is averted. Uruguay have reclaimed it. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.